Welcome to Tatooine.
Space. An empire divided. These are the stories of Star Wars Galaxies. A retrospective!
Brr. It's cold. It's so cold that I wish I was on Tatooine right now. Welcome back to another edition of Tales from Launch of Star Wars Galaxies. Today we're going to be talking about the dreaded words, "You've been incapacitated by a Nuna." We're also going to talk about needing to get a pump, aka needing to get a buff in the Corellia buff line. And we're also going to talk about the words that come out of our mouths when we miss the space shuttle launch by 1 second.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
So, we're recording. Tuck in your shirts. Stop yelling! Let's talk SWG. In the last video, we talked about how confused we were at launch. In this video, we're going to talk about how confused we were when we were lying on our backs after being incapacitated by a cute and furry creature. I'm talking frogs, I'm talking butterflies, I'm talking about chicken-like things. The dreaded words, "You've been incapacitated by a Nuna." I know this. Why did you have to remind me? I was there. How embarrassing is it to be incapacitated, to be licked to death by something called a Nuna? And by the way, who named these things? I know that there's some dev in their super secret invisible force cloak just watching us all die by this stupid little chicken-like creature. They were just laughing their butts off. I know this. Because if I was in their shoes, I'd be doing the same thing. Those bastards. But I digress. I digress because my therapist tells me I have to.
I gotta get a pump.
Yeah, take a moment. That's it. That's good.
Yeah, man, let's talk about getting buffed. Now, getting buffed and standing in lines in Corellia wasn't necessarily just launch per se, but it was such an important part of the Star Wars Galaxies lore, and subsequently now it's an important part of this video. And I hope I used the word subsequently correct. Okay, we log in, and as we know, we can't do jack crack without getting buffed. So, you go to Corellia, you stand in line, you get buffed, you go out, you die, wash, rinse, repeat. Those doctors were jerks. I can still hear them saying, to this day, in my head, "Everybody line up, don't cut in line, $13,000. $13,000? I send them a message and say, why is it $13,000? It was just $10,000 yesterday. And the response was, yeah, well, it's $15,000, credits, 15,000 credits on Bloodfin, so I'd say you're getting a discount. Yeah, well, it was 10,000 credits on Loka, so I say I'm getting ripped off. Eventually, you see someone advertising 15,000 credits for server best buffs. Heck yeah, I'll spend 15,000 credits for server best buffs. Then the next day, 15,000 credits for server best buffs. It was 2 doctors. Then the next day, 3 doctors. Eventually, everybody is advertising server best buffs. After a while, wouldn't it just be considered buffs? There's no such thing as server best buffs when they all have the same buffs. Their advertisement should actually say, wait in line for 10 minutes, get licked by a Wookiee with ADD, and then pay our crack prices. At least they're being honest. I'll pay for that. space shuttles. Run, 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 because the space shuttle could be there. Get a ticket. Oh crap, my inventory is full. Go into your inventory, find out really quickly what you can delete. Delete said piece of inventory. Buy ticket again. Run, run, run to the space shuttle. Yes, the shuttle is still there. Go to the protocol droid. The screen shakes. The space shuttle starts to disappear. The protocol droid says, "Hey, you idiot, you missed the shuttle by 1 second." The protocol droid should actually just say, "You are stupid, sit your ass down for another 15 minutes and wait for the shuttle." You've just found the one bullet in the gun in the Russian roulette game. Oddly enough, this is one of the things that made Star Wars Galaxies so great. When you had to wait at the shuttle for 15 minutes, you eventually started to meet a whole bunch of people, and I met some of the coolest people in game sitting right there at said shuttle. It wasn't uncommon to have 40 or 50 people waiting. And of course it wasn't uncommon to have that same ADD Wookiee licking you. Come on, man. You could get hepatitis that way. This was another episode of Star Wars Galaxies Tales from Launch, the video series where we reminisce Star Wars Galaxies at the beginning or from launch. As always, we appreciate the view. If you're still playing the game in one of the emulators, drop down in the comments section and let us know which one. Let us know how you liked it. If you liked the video, like the video. Consider subscribing and sharing. Hit the bloody bell. Check out our other videos for more Star Wars Galaxies content. And check out next week for another Tales of Launch from Star Wars Galaxies. Until then, I'm Joshua with Weird Gaming Adventure, and I love you in a weird way, even the Wookiee with ADD who likes to front/lick. I am a scruffy looking nerf herder. Later, everybody.